Attention, please. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
One, two, three, four.
Morning rips, take a dip with morning rips. Grab your mugs and take a sip. You're getting high with morning rips. Ladies and gentlemen, we're not Ariana Grande. This is not Wicked on Broadway. This isn't Good Morning America. This is Morning Rips, ladies and gentlemen. The greatest morning show of all time. We know you look forward to it. You know we look forward to it. And it's just time to light one up with the boys. Good morning, everybody. How you fucking feeling?
This is beautiful. Look at this studio we personalized. I hope you guys like.
I feel like it's not done.
No. As I'm looking at it now, I could see a lot of places I could put stuff. So yeah, it's going to be evolving as the weeks progress. Let's say it that. But on another note, guys, look at the center of the fucking screen. New official logo for BRVG Incorporated, which is Morning Red, so on and so
AM
forth.
and PM.
Yeah, it goes around for both of us. It's Sanchez and I holding down the fucking fort. Everybody else, you're going to see a lot of faces from our friend circle, from people that we know from the past, present, future. Lord knows who else. We'll get Captain Kirk on this motherfucker if we possibly can. It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
You talk about Willie Shat?
Mm-hmm. Willie Shatty. Coming in.
That'd be an interesting interview to have.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Woo. Holy shit.
I wonder who I would like to interview. I mean, I interviewed a couple of people that I'm really interested in. Good
What
morning.
up, Kickin' Wing?
Good morning.
What up,
morning.
baby?
Chicken Wing, Chicken Wing. Good morning. So we have a lot to talk about today. Okay, a lot of shit. We got stuff on Kurt Cobain, Andy Dick, Scientology, Logan Paul. And they're all
It so far it just sounds like a mess, but we're gonna get into it.
Yeah, every single thing is fucking off the fucking handles today, guys. Okay, so a couple updates real quick. Okay,
Work.
So I'm gonna say it here first. We're having a meeting within the next 2 weeks. I'm gonna put that announcement, and this is regarding a lot of things. Okay, one of them is creative freedom. I want to be clear about some things with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
We're also going to talk about the Clean Sanchez Annual Part 2.
Oh shit.
I'm actually going to do something different this year, and I'm going to give you guys the power to choose when we do it instead of me choosing the date. You know what I mean? I feel like if we could all figure out a date that everyone could take off, because we already know what the lineup is going to be, right?
Yeah.
Our regular Clean Sanchez meeting with a couple extras and a couple musical performances. If you didn't see the first Clean Sanchez Annual, which was a wonderful fucking event, listen, the post-edited version is up on my YouTube. It is a fantastic event. it's one of those things that I couldn't be more proud of. You know, a lot of people thought I was crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. People were just like, "You really gonna try this? This. Do you?" People were telling me this might fail. This might not work. And I surprised myself, and I'm gonna do it again this year. And this time, we're gonna have the help of the whole team to put this
Listen,
together. This
I would honestly think that if you didn't try, that's an automatic fail.
Yeah.
And
So
that coincides with anything in life. Let's be real here, people. If you don't try, you failed. So at least give yourself the credit for trying. So I know a lot of people beat themselves up over, small inconsistencies or, small stresses. Like, listen, you try, you did something. Even if you fail, look at it this way. You got a good lesson out of it. You learned what not to do the next time. So it's always a good thing.
Yeah.
Pull the good.
And then plus we're also going to be talking about a couple things, plus a major change I'm going to be making on Clean and Friends without your consent. No, you're not getting fired. Don't worry.
Damn.
You're not getting fired. No, we're going to be making some changes on there to make that more professional. And I'm pretty sure you kind of get the gist of what I'm going at with that. But
yes, sir.
I'm things are going to be really good. Okay, we're making some changes, and then also this one's not part of the meeting, but I'm going to put this out there. As of right now, no new podcasts until the annual is over. We got a bunch of projects going on. I got a script to send into Geo this weekend. We got a lot of stuff that we got to take care of. So as of right now, new podcasts are halted. That doesn't take away from some of the other stuff because I had, Puff Puff Pass the Popcorn. I spoke to Diggs about it yesterday, what we're going to do with that. So that's not going to be a podcast.
Okay.
So I have him doing something very different with that. And
That's good.
we got some exciting things coming. I'm excited for the future. Let's get on with the bullshit. So I want to start off with a mistake that I made. So I may have confused myself with some things about the Canada and Sweden thing at the Olympics.
Oh shit.
So it was Sweden calling out Canada for them cheating. That's what I thought. Canada had started an argument with Sweden, but Sweden was actually the ones that called Canada out. And I keep on just hearing more and more shit that Canada has been cheating their fucking asses off throughout the Olympics.
Is it wrong for me to say that I can't really tell the difference at that point? Like
Canadian and Sweden?
I can't really tell the difference at that point. Like both teams are in fucking the same gear, different colors.
Aren't they supposed to be the two most neutral countries in the world?
Supposed to be.
Yet they're arguing about touching
the irony of the situation is beautiful. I love it. What up, Kairu?
What up, Kairu? Next, Shia LaBeouf. So we got into this whole like woe is me thing about Shia LaBeouf. And I'm gonna take it all back. The dude was just having a good time because
I agree.
After the arrest, after he got out.
after he got bailed out.
No, there was no bail, no bond, or nothing.
The first time he got arrested?
Yeah, no bail, no bond, or anything like
that. Get out.
Yeah, they let him out. So a news reporter was on the scene just, talking about Mardi Gras, and look who shows up on the corner of the screen. It's Shia LaBeouf, fucked up as hell with his papers in his hand. He
like the fucking jail papers?
The papers from the police station. So he's got the papers and he's like, right then and there, I'm just like, oh, this guy's just he's just going out.
He's living his best life, man. Fuck it.
He had breakfast with a bunch of random people the next morning. He bought someone's artwork the same day too. So he's on the roll. Damn. They put him in the drunk tank. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
What up, JM?
Yeah, they put him in there. It was that was, but yeah, the dude was just having a good time. And I know we went through this whole woe is me, and then I come to realize after watching him just be out there, I'm just like, this guy's not depressed or just broken anymore.
He's just having a good time. He's having a good fucking time.
Listen, can we say the same about Robert Downey Jr. where when he was caught in that hotel, he was just having a good
He
time,
was just
okay?
having a good time. He was just
Maybe,
having a good time.
maybe he had a little bit of a problem, but you know, he was having a good time.
Yeah, same. I mean, the same argument could be said about Tony Montana. He was just having a good time. He was just having a good time.
I mean, where does the level stop at a good time though?
That's what I'm saying. There has to be a cap.
Is
There
it
has to be a cap.
is it like a mound or a mountain?
Like
Man.
we've discussed it before. Like, it's cool to have a good time, but you got to know your limitations at the same time. Like, you really have to know your limitations. If you don't know your limitations, then you're just being you have an irresponsible vice. Like, if you got a vice, be responsible about it, guys. For real.
Yeah. Seriously, listen. I was once responsible with my vice, and then they started putting fentanyl in it. But you know, you know, it's okay though. It's okay though. You know, because I'm nice and clean. I got a little bit of the green. You know, and I'm not trying to rhyme, even though I do it all the time. I'm
It's all
just,
right.
you know, but come on down, come right in. I have a place for you to sit in, and it's not my face. So let's keep on going. Next, we got the Kurt Cobain story is okay. So we have interesting stuff here, right?
Yeah.
And also things for me to kind of be angry about because at the same time, you know, there is very frustrating things about some of the things that have been revealed about this.
Mm.
So last week we talked about how a group of private sector were running an investigation and forensics on the Kurt Cobain death scene,
Mhm.
and they determined that because of certain situations like his hands being absolutely clean with no blood, which I think is pretty weird. They cited the suicide note, which could be here nor there, and then the fact that he was so intoxicated, the 3 times normal amount of a human being, which I mean that could be debated.
Now I have to throw this fucking monkey wrench
No.
into the ordeal. What's the amount of credibility from this private organization
Okay,
that's
so
doing the
so
investigation?
I did do some research.
Yeah.
They are all credible people in the forensic space.
Okay.
So
Okay.
like because they're I'll call their theory. I don't want to call it conspiracy. Their theory about this, and we talked about it, was that someone came in, overdosed him, and shot him. And this is the biggest fight that people keep on talking about. We all know you can't shoot your blank off if you have black tar heroin like that in your system. But can we argue? And this is an honest question, all right? Can we argue tolerance?
Yes, we can, because we can literally say the same thing about weed. We could say the same thing about alcohol. Some people can consume it more than others and not feel an effect.
I've
And
never
some people
I've
consume it
never
less than
taken
others and feel an effect.
Yeah, I've never taken heroin. I've never shot anything up.
No.
You know, so I don't know. I
I'm
don't
too
know.
scared
You
of
know what I
needles.
mean? Same here. But it does beg the question, right? You know, because I think if anything is going to be fought, I think it's the toxicology reports.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
if anything, you know, I do question. I do.
What
Nice
up?
backdrop, yo. What's good? Hey, you know what? Geo hooked it up. That's my guy. I told him juge it up a bit.
There's more to come, though. There's more to come.
Yeah.
This thing's gonna evolve as the days go.
Word, and it's just so it's so interesting. Yeah, I can't wrap my head around that situation. Now, the suicide note, super debatable. I mean, there are signs that it was finagled with, but it's not proven because if you look at Kurt Cobain's journals, his handwriting is inconsistent a lot. So,
well, and that also has to do with whatever he's under the influence in. Because I could tell you right now, the difference between me being drunk and trying to do a design, my line work is never going to be the fucking same. So the inconsistencies come with the drug, you know, with the substance, let's call it.
Yeah, it's an interesting conversation. It really is. You know, so now that we've gotten to this point here now,
yeah.
So on the John Curley show, after reviewing evidence, a private sector forensic team brought in an independent forensic specialist, Brian Burnett, who after 3 days determined Cobain's death was a homicide. Although the Seattle the police department has said Cobain's case remains closed, and as of yesterday, they have repeated that they are not going to open the case.
Hmm.
Right? They have no plans to revisit it. So SPD officer Seattle police officer Neil Lowe is saying that the problem is they went in there thinking it was a suicide and it was a botched investigation.
Hmm.
After Lowe looked at the autopsy, all other indications just don't make sense. The condition of Kurt Cobain's body, the position of the shotgun, which was in his hand, and how he shot himself in the head. And he also states that the crime scene itself was a tourist attraction for police officers, walking all over it,
Yep.
possibly muddling with
That's
evidence.
that's what that's what they call it. You contaminating the evidence.
Yes.
So it is hard to really take into account any of these investigations, especially years after, when everything's already been tampered with, shit has been moved, nothing's in the same exact space. So, like, again, it's a large theory, and they're going by very little, which is fucked.
Yeah. So what? And this is one of the, and I'm glad JM just brought this up in the chat. I've always
Yeah,
thought his wife had. We've all thought like that. And
and
so, go ahead, say it, say it.
it was honestly a lot of the media that had to do with it. Because listen, man, if it was her, Courtney is not a fucking assassin. She's not a hired gun. It would have slipped and she would have gotten caught. Like, especially at
Yeah.
that time. We're talking about like the early 90s and shit. Like,
Anything is possible, but
it
you're
is
absolutely
possible.
right.
Absolutely. And again, a time in that era where surveillance wasn't really that big a thing. You know, you didn't have cameras on every corner in every building. So we can't really know, which is the fuck part of that whole situation.
Yeah. So an insider has told the Daily Mail that for Courtney Love, the renewed scrutiny feels painfully familiar.
Hmm.
And in quote, this is not from her, but from an insider. Over the years and decades since Kurt's death, she has heard every story about his death, how it was her fault.
Yeah.
Just one misery after another.
Yep.
She loved him more than anyone else she has ever been with. But now that there is another conspiracy of how he died, it's just her version of Groundhog Day now.
Hmm.
While many are eager to see what the investigation can bring, the source says she would love for Cobain to be able to finally rest in peace, but it looks like that will never happen. And as the years continues, it will always be something else and something new.
Yeah.
And again, this is such an interesting conversation because like I said, what if we do find something out? Not that Courtney Love had anything to do with it, but what if it was a murder?
Yeah.
It's not out of the realm.
It's really not out of the realm, because again, you're thinking about the era it happened, the genre he was in.
I read something about that too.
There was a lot of rebelliousness going on at the time, and the grunge era kind of brought in, more of an outlet to that. So I can easily say, it could be anybody. It could be a fan that, found something out about him that they just didn't like, and they went over it. Like, fandom is a scary fucking thing. It's a seriously scary thing, because you could have devout fans that will love you, like, and protect you from fucking anything, like risk their lives for you. And then you got devout fans that have the mentality of, if I can't have you, no one else can.
Yeah.
So it's a scary ordeal, especially when you're a celebrity to that level. And I wasn't a fan of Kurt. I wasn't a fan of his music, but I did respect what he was able to accomplish in the time he was around. Like, the guy revolutionized an entire fucking genre.
Do you think? Oh, and before I ask this question, from the dungeon, you're actually right about that. That was actually Eldon Hoke, the lead singer of the Mentors. That was a whole big thing too. I don't know the full information on that, but that was something that was stated. That Courtney Love offered $50,000 to kill Cobain.
Now, here's the shit, though. Was that him just saying it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Or was there an audio recording? Was there some proof? Then this is an issue that I'm going to constantly keep bringing up. The hearsay shit doesn't mean a fucking thing. It doesn't mean anything in a court of law. It doesn't mean anything in front of a council. it doesn't mean nothing. Hearsay doesn't amount to
I
shit.
do want to understand why he said that, though. You know what I mean? Like that is
Dude,
something I
again,
do want to understand.
disgruntled shit, push the attention away from him.
Yep.
There's so many reasons, and especially in the entertainment industry, it's so fucking corrupt in there that
Yeah.
anything could fucking happen.
Next, my last question about this
Yeah.
situation. Do you think that if Nirvana was still around, right? Well,
Mhm.
first there wouldn't be a Foo Fighters, and
Well,
if there
no.
was, it probably wouldn't happen until years after.
Yeah.
Do you think that Nirvana would have been one of those bands that would have came back as like that would have taken a break, like a lot of these other bands did, and then come back to do like a big festival, like a lot of these
No.
other bands are doing right now?
No.
Do you think that that would have been
I
it?
think Kurt would have taken what he earned and lived out the rest of his life trying to fucking raise a family.
Yeah, it's
Because
interesting because
the guy was troubled as fuck. You know what I mean? And we could
yeah,
say the same thing about Chester Bennington. Troubled as
yeah,
fuck. You put yourself in a position like that where you got millions of people looking up to you. You don't have an outlet for your own struggles because you have an image to uphold. So it becomes a struggle. And I could see that eventually happening to Kurt if he was still alive. So I think,
yeah. I
yeah,
do agree
I
with
feel like
that,
he would
and
have definitely been better off just trying to raise a family.
it's interesting too because I think about if Kurt didn't die,
Mhm.
the one member Chris Evergreen, I think his name is, he probably would have never went to the special forces. Again, Foo Fighters would have probably never been around. Chris Novoselic, who would have known what he would have been doing,
Mhm.
and there's just there's a lot to it. So let's go on to the next thing. You want to get into some game stuff, or you want to get into Logan Paul?
Oh god, let's get fucking dipshit over with.
Logan Paul.
Yeah.
So Logan Paul has pulled another what do you call that? A rug pull, right?
Ah.
Yes. So let's talk about this. So in
Okay.
February 26th, right?
Mm-hmm.
Logan Paul sold his PSA 10 Pikachu Illustrator card for about $16.5 million, which is now the most expensive trading card ever sold.
Which is fucking okay.
Yeah.
It's a fucking card, guys. It's a fucking card.
Well, I understand your stuff on it, and it's actually really interesting because there was some asshole who said some really fucked up shit about this, and I'm gonna get to that in a second. About people who can't afford collector's items, and Logan Paul versus Bad Bunny this WrestleMania. I don't think you'll see Logan Paul in the WWE for a couple weeks because of this. So he originally bought it in 2021 for 5.2 million, meaning he walked away with $8 million in profit after fees, right? So this is the same card he wore to WrestleMania in the diamond chain case.
Which is such a fucking stupid flex.
Which to be honest with you, I feel like that's like IP
It's a
stuff.
frivolous. It's a fucking frivolous, stupid flex.
It's
And I
weird.
say that about a lot of motherfuckers, bro.
Yeah. So he attempted to fractionalize ownership of using a platform called Liquid Marketplace. Right now, are you familiar?
Yeah.
Now, are you familiar with how crypto works? With the
Mhm.
crypto images, and how does it work? There's one person that makes it, and then like 1,000 other people who fucking buy it.
Everybody else takes a piece of it.
So, from what I'm understanding, Logan Paul found a way to do this with physical items, which is absolutely ridiculous because if I don't have the item in my hand,
yeah, I'm not giving nobody money.
Yeah, exactly. Like if I buy a collector's item, I want it in my fucking hand. Okay.
Yeah, I want to feel, touch. I want to tell
you. You want to see a collector's item?
Yeah.
This is
facts, JM. Could not have said it any better.
In fact, anyone would buy anything off of him after his crypto scam is mind-boggling.
Yep.
Now look at this. This is a Canon camera, right?
Mm-hmm.
But do you see something special about this?
Marlboro.
Yeah, this is a Marlboro collector's camera that you get when you smoke so many fucking Marlboro cigarettes. You get points with this.
What,
You
the
can't,
miles?
yeah,
Marlboro miles?
you can't get this anywhere, okay? You just can't go to a store and buy this shit, okay? This is a one of a kind camera that still works, by the way, okay? It
That's
still
incredible.
fucking works. And the next time I come to your house, I'm actually bringing it. But like when I look at collector's items, right? Collector's items are not about how expensive they are because you can find something that you really want, like a
Mhm.
camera like that, $20, right? Now, I understand one of one cards. I understand, and trust me, you know me. I love trading cards. I love the collector thing. I am actually kind of understanding why these psychos wait online all the time.
Trust me, I get it, bro. I'm not a sneakerhead, and I have a pair of one of ones in my closet right now, designed by fucking Mindfeed Art,
Yeah.
customized and personalized. They're still in the fucking box, still in there.
Yeah. So okay. So let me get back to the story. So he offered up to sell 51% ownership of the card digitally, which is one of the stupidest things I've ever heard of in my life. Oh yeah.
That's like saying, yo, you see that rotating thing? Yeah, I'm gonna sell that to you, but it stays right there.
Yeah. Like
it going not going nowhere.
this is like Geo. I'm gonna let you buy my watch and I'm gonna borrow it for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I'm
right?
gonna wear it all fucking.
So fans and investors bought shares. I earned Newport Cigarettes hoodie once. Someone stole that shit on me. So fans and investors bought shares of the card, right? And about 5.4 was actually sold to investors for around $270,000 total.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they do, and so does Newport. What's going on? What's going on, Gilberta?
Gilberta.
Thank you for coming to the show. And about 5.4 was actually sold to investors for $270,000 total. So those buyers believe they were co-owners of the actual Pikachu Illustrator card. Now, Liquid Marketplace later went offline and people couldn't access or withdraw their funds. Regulators later accused the platform of selling tokens that may not have been represented legal ownership. And this is where the controversy starts.
Okay.
So did those people actually own part of the car? The key issue is legal experts have said the tokens were essentially tied to the asset, but gave no real ownership rights. Meaning people may have bought something that tracked the card, but didn't legally entitle them to the card, resale profits, decision-making, or appreciation value. So when Logan Paul sold it for $16.5 million, okay, collectors and investors are now saying if people bought ownership stakes, they should share in the profits. Meaning, many online are calling for fractional owners to be compensated based on the new $16.5 million evaluation, not just what they originally paid. Now, that motherfucker made a profit off of this card.
Yeah, and a half.
Okay. Now, here is when it gets interesting.
What's crazy is like that the familiarity of that compared to like buying an AI generated piece. You know what I mean? Like spending money on an AI fucking artwork.
Yep.
Like that's almost the equivalent. It's fucking stupid.
It's terrible. It's absolutely horrid. So so this is when it gets bad. Are you ready?
Oh God.
So is Logan Paul going to pay them? So according to Logan Paul, he says he bought the card in 2024 from the platform at the same price it was originally fractionalized for, and that users were given time to withdraw their funds afterward. So he also claims he personally paid to get the website back online so withdrawals could happen. So his position is basically, I already bought them out at cost, so they were never entitled to future profit. So as of right now, there is no indication he plans to share any of the $16.5 million sale profit with the former fraction holders. Now, the ongoing legal stuff is that regulators in Canada accused Liquid. What's going on, Scolini? That regulators in Canada accused Liquid Marketplace executives of diverting the $3 million of investor funds, selling unregistered securities, and a hearing is reportedly scheduled for this summer in June. Logan Paul himself was not named in the regulatory proceeding, though. So this is, we're kind of getting familiarities from the crypto zoo situation that Logan Paul was a part of.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just happening again. It's literally just about the same playbook minus a few little things,
Yeah.
but to be able to
He dotted the I's he missed last time. That's what it was.
yeah, it kind of drives me crazy though that he found a way to like do this to a physical item.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
Well, you know
But
what? And again, this leads into fandom. How many fucking times did we see a fucking one of these kawaii bitches sit in a bathtub and people go out of their fucking way to buy her bathwater? You know what I mean? Like it's consumers like
Yeah.
that give fucking idiots, or I guess genius idiots like fucking Logan Paul, the opportunity to pull something like this off.
Yeah. So in addition to this, I wish I could find it. I gotta find it. There was this dude. He's like a collector seller,
Mm.
like a vendor. This motherfucker, man, said that he sees a lot of people complaining about the prices of shit, right? And then which is like guys like us, right? We complain about the prices of shit
Yes,
because a
especially
lot of it,
cards.
yeah, and a lot of that's why
Like a
and
print.
this is why, Gio, when you shook your head at me yesterday for what I paid for,
Yeah,
the reason why I got it is because I don't want to pay $3,000 in the fucking future. I don't want to pay $50,000 in the future.
yeah.
You
No,
know, I
it's
God,
not.
Spillane.
It's definitely not.
Like I don't want to pay that much. You know what I mean? But if I got myself a set for a good bundle, and what did we talk about a few weeks ago? If I want it, I'm gonna get it. And that's pretty much the whole gist of it. Now this guy, I want to find it so bad because he's such a fucking asshole, man. And he says the people who complain like that are people who will never be my customers. Don't you know? And I feel like that's such a snobby thing to say
It is.
because not all collectibles are expensive, right?
Mhm.
Look at like a movie, let's look at movie props. So movie costumes, okay, a couple $1,000s. They're worn and used by the actor.
Mhm.
It'll be a cool display piece if you have a specific theme for your setup or whatever, right? But if I'm trying to get like whatchamacallit, tell me a prop from like a movie or something. I don't know. Give me a good example.
Pip Boy from the Fallout show.
Like a Pip Boy. I wouldn't pay no more than like $300 for that. You know what I mean? Like it's because
I mean, it depends on how devout a fan you are. Again, we got guys out there that'll like Squilini that'll buy Delphine's fucking or Daphne's fucking bathwater. It's when you all right. Here's the shit. When you run a business, say
he's gonna come
trading
after you
cards
for that. He's gonna come after you
I
for
don't give a
that.
fuck. I don't give a fuck. Come after me. Listen, at the end of the day, buy what you want to buy, enjoy it, do it, be as frivolous as you want to fucking be. But you got to come to the realization, guys, you're not buying these like they're not gold fucking shillings. These are pieces of fucking paper that you can easily print right from your own fucking printer, gathering the right fucking paper. There's fucking trading card companies that are at home companies that do it. What you are buying, what you are literally purchasing, isn't the deck of cards because it's a cool fucking deck of cards. No, you're buying the name. Topps, Magic. The reason those cards sell for as much as they sell
but
is
don't
because
forget,
of the fucking brand.
you're missing one more thing with that.
What?
Collaborations.
And collaborations, absolutely. But
Which is why,
that's what you're fucking buying.
which, for example, is the reason why I'm just gonna fucking say it, okay?
Go for it.
I paid $160 for the whole Fallout foil bundle. The whole thing.
Now, my
Okay.
favorite part about all this, I'm going to ask one question. This may turn into a conflict. How many tournaments have you played?
I'm going to be.
How many? No, but how many have you played with your first deck?
I'm not there yet.
Exactly my fucking point.
But
I don't go and buy a lawnmower and then buy fucking 6 blades until I'm done with the first blade.
And my argument is,
Don't worry.
I'm not gonna just let them sit. I'm not gonna put them on a fucking wall, right? I'm not gonna put them in this little fucking box here for them to just sit around and do nothing, right?
What, like those cards are right now?
Actually, there's no cards in here.
So there's a box with no cards in it.
That's just because I don't know what to do with it.
Just to have it, though.
Yep. The box is to have it. But I've been going on Spell Table.
Okay.
I've actually been playing. I
Good.
actually have been playing. So for anyone who thinks I'm just spending money to look pretty and to show off, you could go. I can't even stand up and grab my desk. You guys could go fuck yourself, because I don't do things just to do things. I do things because I want to expand my brain and I want to challenge myself. And I like to challenge myself. And also, I'm a fucking Fallout fan. I'm a goddamn sucker for Fallout. So that's just added to the I would pay whatever the fuck I want.
Well, I did say, remember, I'm guilty. I did say if they have a ghoul pack, that's probably something I will buy just to have it. I don't play Magic, but to have it, yeah. Because what I'm purchasing, what I consider myself purchasing, is the art that's on the cards.
Yep.
I know those that artwork ain't cheap.
Yeah, I will say I did get the ghoul pack.
You fucking bastard! Send me a link, you piece of shit!
They're sold out.
Fuck! You're a dick.
Sold out. But here's the thing.
57 touch, not mask. Yep.
Now here's the thing, right? Before I bought that pack, right? I paid $30 for a non-foil pack of 6 of the same cards that are in that foil pack. So your birthday's coming up. I'm just saying you may have.
I don't want no goddamn hand-me-down fucking Magic cards.
I'm not gonna use that. I'm not gonna use that card. I got the foil one, Daddy.
Big fucking deal.
I got the foil one.
Listen, fuck that. I'm gonna go take a trading card deck that I have over there, some playing cards. I'm gonna wrap it up in aluminum foil. I'm gonna sell them for $500 a pop.
Yeah, the secret lair Magic cards. But I will say, I did do a bad thing because I did. Yeah, and like again, I don't want it to be misconstrued. I am actually playing the game, So for people who think that
that's excusable.
I am playing with decks that I have here, which I have three complete decks. Two of them are pre-constructed. No, 3 of them are pre-constructed. I'm sorry, and one I have that's kind of just I'm building on because I don't have enough cards.
We went from Logan Paul to Magic the Gathering.
well, the conversation still stands. The value of cards, right? Because what I find ridiculous is that I was going to buy a small little $5 booster pack, right? Until I saw that the fucking Soul Stone is $35,000, right? And this is a card that just came out a couple months ago. Now I could understand if the card came out in 1954, right? But we're talking about a card that just came out about a year or 2 ago, and they're valuing it at $200. Now Logan Paul is now coming out with a new company called RIPS, where he's doing this again, where he's liquidizing Pokemon cards for people to buy digitally. Now, from what I'm seeing is that you could auction to get actual cards, but why is Logan Paul doing more shit digitally that's gonna piss people off?
Because you want me to give you the answer?
Yes.
Because he knows he has an audience and a brand to fucking do it with. That's the only reason.
It's so crazy, dude.
It's stupid. Yeah, I completely agree. It's dumb as shit. But look, Logan Paul is legitimately taking advantage of his fandom.
Take over real quick. I got to get water.
No, do your thing. He knows for a fact that he has people devoted to him. No matter what he did in fucking years ago, with that whole fucking controversy with the forest in Japan or whatever the fuck. Yeah, that should have kept following, and we got fucking wrestlers nowadays, and athletes, and people in the entertainment industry nowadays that are being called out for shit they did in the past, and then losing their livelihoods, losing their jobs for shit they did in the fucking past. The best example was I forgot the fucking name of the wrestler. He was one of the Rascals. One of the Rascals.
I want to ask you a question too, Gio.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is funding Logan Paul all these fucking crazy things? Like,
look, and this is what I'm saying. He has found a way to market to his audience where no matter what he does, he's gonna fucking sell something.
It doesn't make sense to me.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
But it's that, and it's crazy because that's how fucking diluted and how fucking out of touch most of society is at this rate. That we will open our eyes, and just because fucking something's showing up with our favorite actor or some shit, we gotta have that. You know what I mean? It's weird.
Do you think it's stupid that him bringing that thing to WrestleMania brought the value up?
Yes.
I don't. I think
it's fucking dumb.
If I was Nintendo, I would have been like, no.
Yeah, straight up.
Or Game Freak or whoever the IP. Yeah.
But it's just a matter of like, bro, we have. How is he still in fucking business after what he did? And we got people today losing their fucking jobs over shit less than what he did.
Yeah.
Like when we were talking about the conversation about the wrestler, what the fuck was his name again? Was it Trey Miguel?
Yes, Trey Miguel.
Okay, there you go. So fucking Trey Miguel got in trouble for something he said years ago, lost his fucking job. Yo, appreciate the fucking follow.
Yo, my boy Ajay. My man.
But like, yo, Trey Miguel just lost his fucking livelihood, lost his job. He's probably going to be looked down at for a long fucking time. Well, thank fucking God.
Yeah, no, TNA took him in.
But it left us a sour taste in people's mouths over something he did ages ago. We got Logan Paul, who did it with no purpose. It wasn't like it was in a heated argument. He walked in there with the purpose, the intent to create content and make fun of shit.
Yeah,
how is he not penalized?
Piggyback off that too before we get to the next thing.
Oh yeah,
Oxhorn. Oxhorn was part of a major controversy years ago. And, oh boy.
Yeah, that was controversy.
Yeah, and he, and we've said this before. You could kind of come back from it, right? You could from some things,
It's accountability, bro.
Look at him crazy, yeah.
It's the word I love so much. It's accountability. Once you realize if you've made a mistake and you take accountability, you take responsibility for what you did and try to correct that, then yes, you can bounce back for that. But you have to be able to recognize where you fucked up. If you don't recognize where you fucked up and you can move forward from that, yeah, you're going to be carrying that weight with you for the rest of your fucking life.
Yeah.
It sucks, but that's the reality of it. It really is.
Now, next topic, because I got to get out of this trading card shit, because look at this. My fucking Fallout card just came in.
I'm fucking done.
Those are the Caesar ones. Those were actually very cheap. So let's get on to the next thing. Andy Dick.
Oh.
So Andy Dick. So this, first off, lots of people coming out with really good podcasts right now. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Remember Desus and Mero?
Yeah.
Desus is back. He's got a show now called Desus Pieces.
Really?
It's fucking dope.
Shit.
It's fucking dope. I highly suggest that. And I had no idea that Jamie Kennedy had a podcast too.
Oh, all right. That's interesting.
Really good. So I just watched this morning. Andy Dick was a guest not too long ago.
How's that fucking looking after that whole incident?
And this was after. Yeah, this was after.
Yeah.
So he obviously looks cleaned up for TV, right?
Thankfully.
And I saw, and the thing that, I have to watch the whole thing because I didn't see if he spoke about that. But he was speaking about Phil Hartman.
Okay.
And the whole thing, because, he was blamed partially for the death of Phil Hartman because of Phil Hartman's wife's soberness. And I gotta give it to Jamie Kennedy, just kind of just like being straightforward and telling him like, what's going on with that. And Andy Dick said he got emotional, and you could hear it in his voice, right? So he started off by saying that him and Phil Hartman were such best friends when they were on News Radio, and News
Great
Radio was a
fucking
great show. Yeah,
Great fucking show. That's the one with David Spade too, right?
and I think
Yeah.
Joe Rogan's in it too.
Yeah, he was young as fuck though.
Yeah, that's when he had hair. So Andy Dick is talking about Phil Hartman. He says, we used to smoke pot together on the set of News Radio. We were best friends. And so when he died, a lot of people were blaming Andy Dick because of the cocaine and stuff like that. And Andy said he was like, I had no idea that she was sober. I had no idea. He was like, and people were saying that I introduced her to drugs. Like, no, I didn't introduce her to drugs. Yeah, I did with her, but I had no idea. He said I had no idea she was sober. I had no idea what was going to happen. He was like, he said he was in another state. I think he was in Boston or something, filming another movie when it happened. And he was like, and he told Jamie Kennedy, he was like, I wasn't there, right? And Jamie Kennedy was like, no, I did not know that. And he was like, no, I wasn't there. And he kind of broke down. He was just like, Phil Hartman was my best friend. I could not imagine something like that happening to him. And he goes on to say, he goes, I just, I did not know that she was sober. And then Jamie Kennedy was like, but you were their friends. He was like, I was Phil's friend. He was like, I was in holidays I would see her in holiday parties,
Yeah.
He was, I was Phil's friend. I didn't know what she was doing and not doing. I didn't know any of that. And it was actually, I'm not saying that, because he has his own problems, Andy Dick, and he actually looked really clean, which is actually really interesting. So I guess I don't know what's going on with him. So I don't know, but it's just interesting to hear that side because it's been years since Phil Hartman has passed away.
Yeah.
And that was tragic. And he said that, they brought in John Lovitz to bring in, and then the show just died out a year after because it just didn't work out, which I do agree. When all that happened, it just wasn't the same, Phil Hartman was also on the Drew Carey show, also on The Simpsons as well.
Yeah. Dude, he had a very iconic voice, really iconic.
Hi, I'm Troy McClure.
That motherfucker had probably one of the greatest radio voices of all time, and he wasn't a radio guy. That was the crazy shit. He played a radio guy, but he had the perfect fucking voice, which was nuts. I know there's a term for that voice too. There's an actual term for the radio voice. Shit, I can't remember what it was. Yeah, he definitely had that shit on lock, dude. Jack Osborne's podcast. That's another motherfucker with a good podcast, Jack Osborne.
It just has a face made for radio, which is us, by the way. Jack Osborne's podcast is really good. Yeah. Another one that I really enjoy is Daniel Tosh's podcast. Tosh.0. The Tosh Show. His podcast is really good. There's some really interesting.
The one we spoke about, when fucking what was it on Wednesday? We spoke about John Barenthal's fucking
John Barenthal's, yeah.
Tough Ones.
Tough Ones is a good one.
What I love about Tough Ones though is he gets really deep. He really gets deep with his fucking.
He gets to the heart.
I love how he approaches it too, because he's empathetic, but he's to the point. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Howie Mandel's podcast is pretty good too. He's got some good.
Fucking Howie.
You guys don't like Billy Corgan's podcast? I've never watched it. Not gonna lie to you. You know who else got a good podcast? Jason Alexander.
Get the fuck out of here!
He's got a podcast that's really good.
He's got a fucking great radio voice too. Jason Alexander. He has a great radio voice.
It's really no really. So the podcast, it's to find answers to things that make you say really, no really. Okay. His show is pretty good. I do enjoy that. You guys gotta check out Hoodcast as fuck. I've seen that one. I heard Clean Sanchez Media got a bunch of good ones too. Oh yeah, we got the best ones. And if you were here earlier, you would hear that we are halting them for now. Hey, we're also taking application for Clean Sanchez annual from the dungeon. So
Yes, sir.
all right, what do we got next? Oh, YouTube. Sheesh. Yeah, YouTube is crazy. Yeah, we're on everything, man. We're on everything. So, remember that dude we used to watch those halting motherfuckers? Hold on, don't be ruining my fucking podcast. I like listening. Yeah, no, we're no, we're not taking any more new podcasts. We're not taking any new podcasts. Um, so remember that dude that we would watch on YouTube that he would go and harass the Scientology guys? So he was like,
Oh,
"No,
yeah, yeah.
Shannon."
He stands in
So
front of the fucking their
so
church or
so
whatever the fuck it
the
is.
Scientology spot shut down. They have stopped recruiting there for the time being.
So now you can find them in the mountains of Appalachia.
Yeah, so he was in another podcast and he was talking
Oh,
about
boy.
how that building right there on Hollywood Boulevard
Yeah.
is it brings 70% of recruitments to Scientology. So for that Scientology recruitment center to be shut down right now and not having any active recruitment, it's a big blow to
Well,
them at the moment.
you know what's gonna happen, right? You know what's gonna happen? We're gonna start seeing more Tom Cruise.
Yeah,
We're gonna see
so
him
it's
a lot more now.
yeah, so it's pretty interesting to be honest with you. He said that there were a bunch of protests that started happening outside the building and they just shut it down. They didn't vacate the building.
Mm,
They're just not operational at the
mm.
moment. You know, so
Man, these protests,
it,
bro. Can I just touch on this just to get it the fuck out of the
no,
way?
that the one in Los Angeles is closed right now. That's
Yeah,
the one
dude.
we're talking about.
Yep. But yeah, these protests. There's a lot that's been going on where we're seeing a lot of fucking protests, especially with the ICE situation. I watched footage of a protest that went awry, and it involved kids. There was a whole walkout from a lot of school. A lot of districts allowed their students to leave the school and go out and protest and basically you know show their rights. Like they're fighting for their rights, which is not a
Yeah.
bad thing. There's nothing wrong with that. It is a great fucking thing to do. But in a lot of instances, the footage that I watched was agitating because you're not just allowing protesters to speak their mind, you're also allowing delinquents to act the fuck up for no reason, because there is such thing as a peaceful protest. When you've got young kids that feel like they have some form of immunity towards the law, going out and protesting and then getting into physical altercations with adults who are protesting or officials, it becomes a serious problem, because now you're also putting these fucking kids at risk. So to that I say, parents, do a better fucking job. It's great to instill some
Yep.
form of belief in your kids, but also teach them how to express those beliefs properly. Like it's fucking scary, and what
Teach
I
them their
watched
right.
was disgusting. It was literally a man standing in front of a group of kids holding signs. One of them had a bullhorn in his fucking face, screaming and shit. And I guess because he just didn't retaliate or didn't say anything back, because you couldn't hear nothing over their screams, the girl just swings off and smacks the shit out of this fucking dude. A little girl to a grown ass man. Now, while the man is starting to walk away, the kids start surrounding him and shit and start harassing and fucking kicking at him. Like, bro, this is not the way. This is not the fucking way.
Yep.
Parents, do a better fucking job in
I
instilling
agree.
some fucking form of respect and self-discipline to these fucking kids, man. It's getting out of hand. It's getting seriously out of hand.
Yes, it is. Dab it up off top. Would you have a Google form? We have a jot form. If you're interested, I'll send it to you, my man.
Yes, the schools are pushing for that, because again, it's
Yes,
not a
they are.
bad thing to protest for what you believe in. It's just how you protest that makes all the fucking difference. Once you start vandalizing, assaulting, and turning it into a fucking circus, it's no longer a protest, bro. Like your message is lost. You have completely lost the plot. Like you have to stand on
Yeah.
business. Standing on
And
business means stand against the opposition. You're protesting something, no matter what's being hurled your way. You are being the better person to prove that your side is right.
yep.
That's how you protest.
Now, D, there are protests happening for the Epstein
Yeah,
files.
they are.
There are part. A lot of the protests are happening within that, and now they're actually. Now, did you see that Prince Andrew got arrested?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yes.
This is the first arrest in the Epstein files right now, and
Which is amazing that it took them this long to make one
it's performative. Come
arrest.
on, it's performative.
It is.
They're
It
not gonna.
is. It's a
They
fucking
need.
joke.
He's gonna come out clean. He's not gonna do any time, and that's it. Okay,
Yeah.
this is all performative.
Yep.
Someone they're making an example out of him. Like, why isn't Bill Gates arrested? Why isn't Chris Tucker arrested?
Yeah.
All these people who are
Fuck being arrested. Why haven't they be brought in for questioning? Why is nobody getting hauled into a station and being investigated right now?
yeah. Well, that part we don't know. We have no idea.
I mean, I'm hoping. All I could do is keep my fingers crossed in that. I'm hoping that there's some seriousness being taken here, because
that part we don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
we would assume that it would make the news, but we don't know.
somebody
know.
needs to. I mean, somebody needs to have it, because we fucking find out the dumbest of shit from media before we find out big cheese shit. So, hop to it, bro. Hop to it, guys.
If they start grabbing people off the Epstein files over here, you'll see a lot of Hollywood superstars. Well,
Good.
let me put something into perspective for you real quick. Why do you think they're leaving Hollywood and they're coming over here? Okay, let me just think about that and get back to me in a few days. Okay,
That's right. We have a bunch of fucking studios opening up here in Jersey.
Paramount, Lionsgate, Netflix, to name a few.
So there's a pattern here, guys. You just got to use your fucking noggins, not just to fucking fill up with smoke. Speaking of,
yeah, talk to us about our friends at Hemper.
Guys, if you haven't already, you've heard me die in your ear on your screens. And a lot of the times that's thanks to our boys at Hemper, because they supply us with the right pieces to get the fucking job done. We're talking about cleaning supplies, smoking accessories, bangers, fucking bowls, the bongs themselves, three tiers that you could choose from for a monthly tier. The deals are seriously incomparable. You will not go wrong fucking with Hemper. But keep this in mind: if you use code BRVG when you check out at Hemper, you get a nice little discount on top of that. Nothing major, but it helps us and it helps you fucking shop smart. Shop smart.
That's what I like to hear. Now, to get back to you from the dungeon, actually, it's 1888 Studios in Bayonne, and Lionsgate is in Newark.
There you go. Wait, 1888?
1888 Studios is in Bayonne, yeah.
In Bayonne? Wow. Okay.
Yeah, right on the waterfront. All right, and also, guys, don't forget, if you like to play with lights to get yourself in the mood, make sure you hit the link in the description to get some discounts on Govee.
Tossing out the goodies to you guys, man. We just tossing them out.
So here we go. So people. So the development time required to put out a new AAA game has grown and grown over the last decade or so, with some of the most iconic franchises failing to put out a game for years at a time. And the most obvious examples are Fallout, Elder Scrolls, GTA, to name a few, Deliverance. Those of us who were hoping that Bethesda had been cooking up a new Fallout Seeker had our hopes dashed when news emerged that the fifth single-player game in the series was fully greenlit last year. That means we're looking at a very long wait before we can get our hands on it, and it's a pretty tough future to contend with.
Word.
So,
I'm sorry to interrupt. Davenap said off topic, but would you have a Google form to inquire on guest podcasts later down the line? Yeah, absolutely, man.
Gio, we answered that already.
Oh yeah, no, I'm seeing it first on I think my chat is delayed. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, no, we said remember we said we have a jot form.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I'm high. Fuck you.
All right, so here we go. The decision to take long to close the games and the decision at this point has genuine consequences for the fans who remain loyal to the chosen franchise over the years. Over on Twitter, one fan shared a pretty heartbreaking breakdown that shows how much longer games to make these days. So he says, I blame the dev time and budgets for modern video games. During the seventh generation, we've had 3 Mass Effects, 3 Batmans, 3 Dead Spaces, 3 Bioshocks, 8 Rockstar games, 2 Fallouts, 2 Elder Scrolls, 5 Halo games, and 4 Gears.
I mean, do these guys not understand how much work goes into creating just one motion in a fucking game?
Dude, perfection takes
Yo, it does. And I learned to appreciate that more after A, watching you fuck with Unreal Engine, and B, trying to fuck with Blender. It takes time. Like,
it doesn't make sense to me, guys.
Yo, games don't grow on trees, bro.
Do you not like, I'm just like,
do you not like immersion? Do you not like storytelling? It takes time to write this shit out.
So here's the thing that Bethesda did wrong that GTA was forced to do, right?
What's up?
GTA gets leaked, right?
Yes.
And before that, no one even knew that there was a game even being produced. No one knew that. It was just speculation.
Yeah, it was all
the leak came out, they were forced to reveal a trailer. Right? They gave us a date. Yeah, it got delayed, right? Bethesda announces the Fallout 5 game last year. We're not getting that shit for at least another 5-6 years.
At least.
So I want to understand that. Okay? I want to understand the marketing with that, because stop giving the people what they want until you have something to show.
Oh my God, Sanchez, thank you. Thank you.
Like you're telling us there's going to be a Fallout 5, and I'm realizing I may be dead by then. You know, I may have Parkinson's. I may have, I may not be medically fit, and this is just over exaggerations, but these are things that could happen. Look at what happened. Look at what happened with Eric Dane, which rest in peace. He, if you guys are familiar with Grey's Anatomy, he's Dr. Sloan in X-Men. He was Multiply Man. He had MS. He announced he had MS, right? And the week after, he was in a wheelchair. So like when I see these things, I'm just like, well, you're telling me this now. I may not be around. I may not even be interested in video games.
It reminds me of the one guy that got arrested and he got life. And he's like, so I'm going to miss GTA 6.
No, he hasn't gotten life yet. He hasn't been tried.
Oh, he hasn't got charged yet? Ah, man. Yeah, that was one of the funniest fucking things ever.
He's going to miss GTA 6. So, I mean, that Lord Jesus happenstance is all I have to say. So we got 2 more things before we get out of here. First off, did you see the Toy Story 5 trailer yesterday?
Oh God, yeah.
They fucking balded Woody out. He's faded out. I don't know what's going on here. I'm obviously gonna watch it. I like Toy Story. I gotta finish the story. The story that we've been watching.
I gave up after 4, man.
I thought 4 was it.
I thought 4 was it. After that, they started doing like the TV shows and all the little like the Buzz Lightyear show. And I was like, all right, so it's over. The story's done. Bet.
Fucking Woody's got a fucking Clint Eastwood poncho. Like. He's bald. I thought that was the funniest fucking thing in the world, but
hold on. So the toy aged?
The toy aged, and he's got like you can see like the fading.
I thought they had like eternal plastic surgery.
No, but it's funny because like one of the characters says, "Oh, someone needs a brown Sharpie."
Oh my God.
So that's fucking funny. But yeah, I mean, Toy Story 5, it's happening again. And now the very last story that we have, and the reason why I saved this for last is because we're fucking stupid and we're psychos and we love Arc Raiders. We still love Arc Raiders, even though we're too busy to play it. We still love it. But Arc Raiders has teased that we're finally getting beards.
Wow. So I had a joke to make, but I'm not gonna make it.
Is it about Dick Broom?
No, it's not about Dick Broom at all.
It's just Dick Face now, but yeah.
Yeah, at least. But yeah, no, that's it's about fucking time. They should have dropped that day one, bro.
Day one?
That should have been a day one patch right off the bat. Because I was bitching about that the first day I played. I was like, I think my game's broken. There's no beard option in this
It's funny
motherfucker.
because people are citing that they did this before with the finals.
Okay.
There was no beards, and then they added beards like a couple months after. So I don't know what their problem is with beards. I mean, I feel
It's a textural issue.
No, I think it's racist. I think it's super prejudice, and that they don't want guys like us looking like guys like us in their game.
They just wanted all of us to look like fucking
Like the game
like
takes
teenagers
place.
again.
The game takes place in Italy, where some of the men over there have some of the best beards. The Italian military are allowed to wear beards.
Yeah.
The goddamn New York Yankees are allowed to have beards now. So I can't have a beard in Arc Raiders? I want to fuck shit up and look sexy at the same time, my guy.
Why do you think I've fallen in love with wearing a mask? It gives me the illusion of a beard. Like there's some scruff under that. There's scruff under there. I know it.
They won't tell you, but it's there. But yeah, this seems to be a high priority.
Like, that's the high priority? Hang on, because now I kind of fucking laugh my ass off. And I'm laughing my ass off to all the fucking crybabies. So we need a PvE mode. Listen, you fuckers, you got beards before you got a PvE mode, motherfuckers. Enjoy it.
Be fucking happy. You guys got hurricanes. I'm gonna play Arc Raiders today once I finish all my uploads and shit today. But
Oh my
dude,
God.
this is one of the funniest things. Like, because I don't like looking like a baby face. They got some great
No.
hair.
I would like to look like I'm older than fucking 7. Like, there's no fucking way. Even the old man, the old face template that you can pick at the game, the wrinkly one, he looks like 7, but with like Benjamin Button disease or some shit. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. He's too clean. Too clean, guys. It's supposed to be a dirty wasteland. There's no razors. I haven't picked up a single fucking razor looking for loot. Ever.
They should put razors in the fucking game.
But that just proves my point. How are they so fucking clean and there's no razors? Explain it.
I wish I knew.
So fuck that. Fuck you, PvP. I mean, fucking PvE crybaby motherfucker. We need a PvE mode.
I knew.
You got your beard. Enjoy.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it is
You die looking like a man. We can die like men now.
I mean, I don't mind looking like a twink.
I'm good, man. I got an identity uphold.
I mean, I got the.
This asshole. How dare you?
Oh man, but guys, we want to thank you so much for hanging out with us this morning. It's always a fun time here on Morning Rips. It's always a fun time. I actually want to give a huge shout out to Gio. He worked really hard on some of the additions on this layout, the Gobblerine, my picture over on his side. There are some
logo,
more
man.
things.
I'm so fucking. I love that logo so
the
bad.
logo, that's a good sticker too. Actually, to be honest with you, so that's gonna be a good sticker to print.
Pin.
Yeah, that's gonna be a really cool pin. I really always happy with your work, man, and I really do appreciate. Yeah, I really do appreciate what you did here and what you do for the team, and you are a soldier amongst soldiers. Okay, a rad roach amongst the roaches. Gio looks like Jey Uso in that picture. How dare you?
That's fucked up.
You know how hard he worked on this thing, and now you don't tell him shit to make him work.
Yeah,
it's
now
fucking Friday, guys.
I already have to fucking work. I got to line up with Kairu after this and do a bunch of fucking work. So
I gotta upload DD214, which I haven't done.
Oh my god, it's Friday.
I I gotta do yesterday's JM and Diggs. Oh, by the way, guys, there was a mistake yesterday on the JM and Diggs show. The show is not going to be at the address listed. It's going to be at the Kips Bay Boys and Girls Club at 1930 Randall Avenue in the Bronx. This is GWA Wrestling. If you're going to be there on the 21st, 1930 Randall Avenue, the Bronx. I forgot. I have to edit that into the episode. So
work.
Work. No, work. Guys,
Stop
thank
it
you
like a jerk.
Work. What is it? Work. Cover girl.
Cover girl.
Work
it,
it, girl. Do a twirl. Shake that thing.
That's Koshi territory, the Bronx. Yep.
Yeah, he might actually end up being there. Then I could pay him in pennies for his footage. But guys, thank you so much. You know that tomorrow at 7 p.m. we've got BRVG and we've got an exciting episode for you tomorrow. Make sure you guys join us. The energy is high, the tension is high. The friends are all around and we're gonna have a good time, guys. So we love you. Stay high, drink water, don't beat your pets, don't beat your spouses. Gio, you got anything else for them?
Skadoosh, Saploosh, and Glagoosh. I love you guys.
Amana Pia. Shaking that Mama Pia.
Mama Pia. Is that like a recipe?
A recipe for theatria.
Theatria or diarrhea.